Good morning, family and friends. We're doing a Q&A, and it's your girl, Kel Bell. And I have a special guest with me. You want to say hello?
Hello, hello, hello. Hi, I'm her son,
Which one?
Darion, the youngest Darion.
The youngest Darian. Darian, how old are you?
I am 18.
All right, Mr.
Mm-hmm.
18. Okay,
Yes.
okay. And
Mm-hmm.
we decided this morning that we're going to go over today's daily text. Today is
Mm-hmm.
December 25th, 2025.
A Thursday.
Want to start it off? What does it say?
Mm-hmm. It reads, "Clothe yourselves with love, for it is a perfect bond of union." How do we express our love for fellow believers? One way we do so is by giving them comfort. We will be able to keep comforting one another if we are moved by compassion. How can we keep our love for one another strong? By doing our utmost to forgive the mistakes of others. Why is it especially important today to show our love for one another? Note the reason that Peter gives. The ending of all things has drawn close. Therefore, have intense love for one another. As the end of this wicked world draws ever closer, what can we expect? Speaking about his followers, Jesus foretold, "You will be hated by all the nations on account of my name." To withstand such hatred, we need to remain united. As we do that, Satan's efforts to divide us will fail, for we are held close together by love. Mm-hmm.
So that was some phenomenal reading, by the way.
Thank you.
What stood out to you when it comes to today's daily text? Like, what is it trying to say?
I would definitely say what stood out to me is how relatable it is to our current times, where, as it says, the end is drawing near. But it also pointed out that, basically, as I said, as the end of this wicked world draws ever closer, that we need to have that union, that bond, especially now of all times with everything that we're going through, but also about how, we need to stay united, even forgiving, our fellow brothers or sisters or people, that have mistaken us.
That part. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny that you say that because it does help me to understand how important it is to, get things right and get things tight with my fellow friends and family members and anyone, you know what I'm saying? But most importantly, my brothers and sisters who we share this love for Jehovah with, right? And it's so loving that God reminds us of these things daily. Why do you think that is so?
That's interesting.
I mean, wouldn't you say that during these times, you see blatantly how people turn against each other with no questions asked, right?
Definitely.
So that lets us know who's doing their work.
Saying for sure. But we can't fall victim to that.
Exactly.
Fortunately, due to union.
It's so loving though, right? Like Jehovah really, and he's not telling us to just love one another, but he's telling us to love our brothers. You know what I'm saying? He's making a lot of things clear, because we're going to be faced with some challenges that is going to test our faith, right? Our truth, and how much we love him. Yeah. When you think about getting direction from God, what does that make you understand?
For one, I would say if I'm getting direction from God, Jehovah, I do know that when I'm being, or rather, what's the word, guided in the right direction.
He ain't steering us wrong, right?
Not at all.
Okay.
I would definitely say, kind of when I go about my day-to-day activities, whatever it is I may do, every morning I just make sure I pray. I thank him for waking me up every morning, and then even when I leave out, as you've taught me to incorporate small prayers every day.
No, that's good.
I do that a lot.
It's nobody but Jehovah.
Yeah, it gives me a sense of what's the word? Clarity.
Yeah.
You know, especially in times like how we're in now, where that's really, really what we need right now. Clarity.
I agree.
And as a whole, I would say, what's a good word? Understanding.
Mm.
And I would just say courage, strength.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, is that too much?
No, it's perfect.
Yeah.
You laid it out. You know why I appreciate these times that we have together is because like Jehovah helps me to understand why it was important to parent. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You guys have taught me just as much as I'm learning day to day.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have taught me beyond what I could have imagined, right? Being young adults, I'm looking at you guys and I'm like, wow, nobody's ever kicked it with me on this level when I was your age, right?
Mm-hmm.
People would tell you this is what you need to do in order to succeed or survive.
Mm-hmm.
What they didn't say was that God should be the most important part of that, right?
That's true.
He should be at the top of your day and at the end of your night. That means you open with him and you close with him. And then throughout the day, as you said, stay encouraged to talk with him, let him know how you're feeling, those sort of things. So it's so beautiful to see you guys rely on that 100%. Word,
Mm-hmm.
So still, like, I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's definitely 100% true. But I personally would like to note, it says, note the reason that Peter gives. The ending of all things has drawn close. Therefore, have intense love for one another. That's one. And then also, towards the end where it says, as we do that, Satan's efforts to divide us will fail. For we are held close together by love. And the word love is commonly used in this daily text, and it even explains and says, show love to your fellow brothers and sisters, or rather, as it says, fellow believers,
right,
that have mistaken us. And the thing is, it could be hard to do that. It can be really hard to do that because sometimes you might think it's blatant sometimes, even if they haven't intentionally hurt you. Of course, we're all human, so we're still going to feel a way about it. But it's like, it's really, I feel like it's a test of our own faith.
Yeah, absolutely.
To really see, can we be, that person to forgive a person when, they have wronged us. I know, I'm pretty sure we've all been in this situation at one point.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We're human. We're imperfect.
Not even in the congregation, outside the congregation. Just people in general. It's the way of the world. But, I feel like it is nice, and it is, I would say, good to have that mindset to where it's like, even when a person gets on your nerves so bad, but it's just all up here in your mental. It's just like, don't do that. Yeah, it's all upstairs. It's like you can't be that type of person. You gotta love them. I was about to say, unfortunately, you gotta love them. Nah, fortunately enough, you gotta love them.
And what was that scripture? Colossians 3:14.
Colossians 3:14.
I would tell everyone to go and read that today. Like, for real, make that a part of your daily word. Say it again.
First thing in the morning. I'm starting to learn how to incorporate it too, because I did it a lot. But I'm gonna just get back into it. Reading my daily text every morning.
Guys, we thank you. Thank you for this moment of our Q&A.
Yes,
Mother and Son edition.
I definitely, what was your favorite part about the scripture before we end off?
To clothe yourself in love. That's the easiest part because it's direction straight from Jehovah.
I like that.